Welcome to Tipsy Talk, sponsored by Locker Room ENT and FNCA. I am Shauna.
I am Lachey, the Shade Queen.
I am Shia Bia.
And it's me, Mo.
So we're going to start with our tip off. So what we doing today?
All right, we are going to have a little mixed drink, but it's also going to be a shot. You're going to make your own poison. You take your own shot. So you're going to take your shorty, just pour a little bit in your glass or however much you will. Okay. All right.
Oh, hold up. Let me get that
You're going
off.
to take your Seagrams.
Okay.
Oh, you said a shot. Damn, I'm trying to get drunk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make this a
do you
really
know
good
the rest
listening.
of your alcohol is going in your bottle?
And can I get
Yeah.
the juice?
Yeah, I need a little juicy.
All right, so it's not really like a
Are they
shot,
different?
but you know,
It's like
you got
we're
your little,
gonna tip off to
a little
see.
mixed drink. So you take the
Cheers.
rest of your alcohol, pour it in your bottle.
Oh.
I
Oh,
thought
I'm
we
sorry,
were
I
pouring
poured-
it in the original.
the original, my
Oh
bad.
yeah, alcoholics.
I don't care what else we do. This is my favorite part of the
What you
podcast
do?
here.
And guess what, guys? You got two
this smells
drinks
so good.
for one. So, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit
Hold
more.
on, hold on.
Wait a
Hold on.
second.
I can smell a little
Miss
bit
Mo
more coconut.
over here still get her drink.
I'm trying to be
My
like,
bad.
Shay made a whole drink. Shay made two whole
Cause I'm gonna
drinks.
drink this. I'm gonna drink the whole thing.
And
by
the
end of
bottle.
thing.
In
No,
the bottle.
I ain't put nothing in the bottle. Remember, you didn't tell me that. I already had. So all I smell
You moved
really
too
is like
fast.
a coconut right there.
Well,
So,
cheers.
Okay.
Oh, that is hitting. Yes.
That coconut is.
I told you that coconut do something to you, honey.
Ooh, no, I got the
Ooh,
mango in mine.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to have a good
This
night
is so
tonight.
This is about to be gone.
Y'all ready to
Yeah,
get
I ain't
into
gonna lie. That's
it?
what I said. This is
Yeah, I
so
was
good.
gonna
It's like
say.
juice a little bit.
Yeah.
And I still got my bottle. Y'all tripping. This my
I just
drink
dumped the rest
right
of mine in there. Oh, yeah. This is my favorite
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the show.
here. Y'all already know.
This might have been better than
My favorite part of the show.
wine.
Y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All
Get
right
into
now.
it.
We're going to have to put on our thinking brains now because the first one is.
You should have said that before the alcohol. Hold on.
All right, we ain't got to think that hard. We ain't gotta think that hard. So, name the top 5 romantic places you would want to go with your significant other, or just with your side dude, your creep off.
Take a little vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, take
Yeah.
pictures. Pieces. Ooh.
Name 5. You just don't take no pictures of the side pieces.
Oh no, I take pictures.
I
of
don't know.
vacation.
We can't go out of the country and take no pictures
I
of you
just
now.
posted this. If you sneaky linking, that's on you because I just link.
Oh, what,
I know
what
that's
What
right.
JT say? Post the what's the name, but don't post the spender. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Okay,
want,
so
you know.
I think one of mine would have to be
I think we
the
should all do
Maldives.
5. Everybody do their 5 and then we vote.
Oh, the
Did I say it right?
Maldives.
What's the
Yeah.
Oh, the Maldives.
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 Is it Maldives?
Is it Maldives?
Yes.
or
Maldives,
Whatever.
tomato,
Whatever. Beautiful.
Yes,
That's
very nice.
I'm not gonna be able to name 5, so I'm just gonna give you that one. Or Bali.
Yes,
Bali.
Bali is
Oh
very
my
pretty.
gosh. Beautiful.
list.
No, I
the
could-
water is so blue.
It is.
I feel like if
It
you
is.
like
so
nature,
beautiful.
those are most definitely places for you.
Yes.
Yeah, if you like nature, that's something that.
All right, then I want to go to Hawaii.
Okay, that was on my list. Too.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can come up with. Because all I'm thinking
so.
about is that pretty water.
What's your top
My
5?
list. All right, my list is always going number 1 purse. Everybody got a purse. I want to put the lock. You know everybody do a little lock
I've
on
been,
the-
yeah,
that's
I
beautiful.
have,
So
I
nice.
have.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It's busy.
Oh my God.
It's most definitely busy, but it's so
I
beautiful.
want to do that little lock thing. That's like,
The Lock Bridge.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cute. I want to go to Dubai. Me and my girlfriend, we just actually talked about that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Dubai.
Yeah.
She said Bali. That's somewhere I plan to go. Morocco. I want to try to go to Morocco.
Yes.
So
Morocco on the list. 'cause
And
that's-
my last one, either like Trinidad, Tobago, or Jamaica. One of those.
Oh,
like, the
okay.
islands, like,
I
You
like
think some
that.
good
Yeah, I like
places.
Yeah.
I just want to go somewhere where the water is blue.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
The
water.
weather is
Y'all know.
nice.
Nice.
Yes.
But I want to go somewhere like I could party too. So on my list, I do have Trinidad and Tobago, but I have to go during Carnival.
Okay. Okay.
You gonna fit right
You want a
in.
party,
I gotta watch it in the
yeah.
street.
Because they go hard.
But like my second one, I will have to go with Dubai as well. My third, I'm gonna say, what is it? New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam.
Oh,
They
yeah.
party there too.
The red light district.
Yes,
Yes.
New Amsterdam,
Okay.
of course. It's not like a paradise, but like if you live in America, you'll be like, well, really, I do want to go to Aspen during the wintertime.
Okay.
One of the
Yes.
cabins.
Okay.
I feel like that's real romantic.
That's
Yeah,
so
it is the
beautiful.
snow.
It's really
I
nice.
love
Oh,
it.
you can
Couple.
cozy up
Yeah,
with your
most
boo.
A little
Hey,
fire
you
pit.
can catch a
Yes.
whole bunch of cabin fever, honey.
Yes, we
And
ain't
for
never
my
gotta leave.
summer trip, I'm gonna have to go with Bali.
Bali.
Yeah, or India.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
anywhere in India during the
Yeah.
color. But I have to go during the Festival of Colors.
Okay.
I have to go during that time.
Okay. So like specific times a year. My top 5, on the top of my list is Greece.
Yes.
Greece is at the top.
Greece.
And if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, they're bankrupt. So like everything's
little
so
free.
cheap.
They're
Yeah,
bankrupt?
like it's so
It's a little
cheap.
free. Yeah,
they are
It's like
bankrupt.
you could stay in like a resort, like a 5-star resort or whatever for like $40 a night. It's
What?
ridiculous.
I'm with it.
It's ridiculous. So Greece is number 1. Number 2 would probably be Milan in Italy.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
number 2. Number 3, as far as beaches go, I would say Hawaii, but natives don't like. They don't
Islanders.
like. The islanders
Or
don't like.
mainlanders.
Yeah,
That's what they call us,
the mainlanders
mainlanders.
don't like anyone who's not a mainlander. Like they don't like other people.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I never knew
it has to do with like their culture and stuff like
It
that.
depends on where you go.
It
like,
does. It does. But I've
depends
heard a
on what
lot
island
about
you
they
go to.
don't like.
It had me thinking that they all nice over there.
Well,
They,
they-
they have a very
Yeah.
sweet culture, but they're so protective
Get it.
over their land.
For sure.
Because we already, like,
We
to them,
stole it. We
took
already
it.
stole it. We did
So it's
steal
not
it.
nothing personal. That's just like
Yeah,
how we
they
got our
just
own history. That's
view
their
it.
history.
Speak for yourself. I ain't still shit. I'm
Well, see,
Amen.
I mean,
And I'll drink to that.
Yeah,
and then
for real.
besides them, I don't know. Maybe Brazil.
Brazil is nice.
But you have to be careful
Yes,
in
that's why I
Brazil.
didn't say Brazil.
I
I
was
didn't
gonna
say
say
no
you gotta be
Kidnap
careful.
women, they snatch your bodies.
Well, I'm gonna be with my boo. I ain't.
You better
Protect me.
Yeah, okay. Like,
They finna decapitate
Me.
people.
girl.
You know they decapitate people over there. They take your whole
Yeah.
head off.
I heard they was doing that in the Dominican Republic too.
Oh,
Yeah, the
that's
DR,
why I didn't
all
even
of
say
that.
the DR.
Yeah, I didn't say DR either.
You
'cause-
going to the
I forgot
DR,
the
you coming up
Ricos. The
missing.
Ricos.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna come back.
Costa Rica,
Oh,
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Puerto
say-
Rico's like U.S. though. Like
It
you can go
definitely is.
without
I'm
passport.
It's my birthday next year, 25.
Oh, yes.
We might be on that trip together, sis. Let me know.
And that's on pretty. Everybody come. I told everybody, listen.
Y'all, I'll be 40 next year. I'm trying to figure out what I can do for
Girl,
my 40.
Mardi Gras. Well, no, Mardi Gras is in February.
I don't want to go to New Orleans.
They do it. Essence Festival.
you tryna go to
That's
New
in
Orleans?
New
Oh, yeah,
Orleans
Essence
too.
Festival. July.
You ain't trying to go to New Orleans?
Didn't we talk about
Baby,
this last week?
baby.
We talked about it.
Come here, baby.
So,
All right,
collectively, I feel like we got Paris, Maldives,
Yeah.
Bali.
Bali. It's
Paris.
like more like the water.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
fifth one is a miscellaneous one.
Yeah, we just
agreed on
somewhere.
4. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
somewhere, anywhere with your boo is a
Dubai.
paradise.
You could do Dubai as the fifth.
Yeah.
Or
Dubai.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu
Dubai,
Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Beautiful.
Yes, Abu Dhabi, yes.
Beautiful.
But at the end of the day, anywhere with your boo is a paradise.
It's always
that's on period.
nice to cozy up and cuddle. All right, so we just gonna go on into our next one.
And this is my favorite time of day. This is when Miss Talk Her Shit talks the most shit. It is our relationship question of the week. If your love story was a movie, what does it closely resemble?
Oh,
A thin line between love and hate. But I have my reasons. But because in that movie, it truly shows the splitting image of male and female.
right.
But it's reciprocated both ways.
So who's the one trying to kill a nigga? Is that you? Is she trying to kill him?
It may be me. It may be me because I love like really I'm emotionally detached, but I love really really hard, and I think that's where like my uneven balance is because I'll love you, but as soon as I feel like you're doing something to me, it's a switch. Like I'm a mean sweetheart. I go from
Hence the screen name.
yeah, like I go from I will go from a freaking angel to Satan himself. Like, Satan don't even want none of them.
Hold the fuck up.
When I
Whoever
get
told you
there.
you was an angel?
Don't do that. I have my moment.
Now, see, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Now, mine isn't. It's not a movie. It's a TV show, but it's gonna be revenge. I have a problem with revenge, y'all.
You have to get
In
it.
relationships.
So you're one of those. I don't get mad. I get even.
I get over. I don't even get even.
Wow.
I gotta get over. You're gonna
Y'all
feel this.
You have to.
You're gonna
witness this
sit in
to
it.
understand that she's like really serious. That's something
It's
she takes
bad.
serious.
But I mean, she falls in love in the end. So yeah,
But
go
I
watch
get,
it.
but I get it, cause I get it, cause I get that. It's like one of the moments, like when you get revenge back on a nigga that really hurt you. It's like, ha. Boom.
Then and then it's so gratifying when you see that revenge take.
It is, and then
place.
half of the time for me, it's not even anything. It's karma. Like it's not
Yes.
even anything I'm doing. I'm just
they
like,
do
you
it
know
to
what?
themselves.
This is gonna
That's
come
why.
back to bite you in the ass.
I'm the baby because like I'll get my revenge and I'll be like, ha, boom. But then at the same time, I'll be like, all right, so how can I
But
help
that's
you through
exactly
this?
that's the show. Like that's the show.
Right.
It's like
How
she
can I
does all
help?
this stuff, kills his brother, and then she's like, damn, I still love you.
Wow,
That's fucking crazy. All to get back at his mom.
Yeah,
Y'all might want to check that out.
I have to watch
Revenge.
that.
And yeah, that sounds
All right.
pretty interesting.
I agree 100%.
Super good.
Mine would be loving basketball.
Mm.
Just because we have been together since
Omar.
high school.
Hey.
We were athletic together in high school. And we had that moment where we went our separate ways, but we came back together and ended up,
That's
course, being
so
married.
cute.
Resilience.
yeah.
You know, nowadays we just cut people off.
Cut.
You're done.
Y'all
Like, it's over. It's over.
done.
You get
Yeah,
the fuck out
one
of my
chance,
life.
done.
Yeah. Oh, you want to leave? Peace out.
Yeah.
Like people don't even fight for relationships no more. And I think that's the issue in there.
Like,
Love
don't
is
worry,
dead.
you're leaving the next
Generation.
one walking through the front door.
Yeah, like, and I feel like that mentality is at a young age is good to have, but then you gotta like reflect and look at back
Yeah,
how many good
because-
people like really walked
Walk
out.
past.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying, because at one point you won't want to settle down. So you have to
I'm there now.
get,
Come
yeah,
get
you
me.
got to get over everything. But y'all still young. Y'all can still have fun. Shay, what's yours?
Oh, what is mine? I'm trying to think. Well, my relationship is not to say about relationship. That's not what the problem is. I'm just trying to figure out a movie that closely resembles. Well, we said Guess Who. I figured
Yeah.
Guess Who. I'm having some family problems or whatever in my relationship. So,
We all do.
but I love
No.
her,
No,
so
for
I don't
real.
care what nobody else say. I'm like the
to that.
daughter. She loved her little. What he was, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah,
She loved him,
yeah.
regardless if her father black ass didn't like him, so she didn't care.
I'm rocking behind
And
my
that's how I'm going. I don't care.
I know that's right.
It's got to
Fight for
be
your
that way.
boo.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Fight for your
People just be
boo-thing.
salty sometimes.
This is an opinion, like, this is just my opinion. Once you show them that y'all can get along, once you show them y'all can be good without them.
Yeah.
And nothing
But
else
you-
That's why I'm here
matters.
to show them.
But you
I'm
want to
here
know what's
show
my
them.
issue? You want to know why I'm really afraid to get married?
Why?
Because when I talk to guys now, when I ask them, like, and this is a simple question, I promise to you, you can look it up in the Bible. I ask men, when you get married, who comes first? You want to know who the first person they always say?
Their
Their mother.
Their mother. And I will bet a dude down tooth and nail, like, no, once you become married, it's
You
your
know,
wife,
right?
your
Your wife.
kid,
Not-
And then
Any sane woman is
everybody
not
on the
going to let you,
outside.
like, if your
Yeah,
mother
like,
was
I'm
on her
never-
dead bitch, she
I'm
ain't
never
gonna say,
saying-
that's
"Oh,
different.
that's
That's
just-"
different.
But
I'm never
I do come
saying-
for your mother. Period.
I'm never
I don't
saying
care.
like
I'm not-
I will. If me, I will never make you choose your mother over
Over
me. I
me,
will
yeah, that's
never,
never
do that.
do that.
I've almost ended a relationship behind it. Like that's how serious I take it. It was nothing wrong with, but I felt like his mother just did not like me. So I told him like, this not gonna work if.
You keep choosing
Right.
her.
No, not even choosing her. It just wasn't gonna work if I feel like she didn't like me, I wasn't
Oh,
doing
like you're
it.
not comfortable.
Like,
No, I
I'm
get
not
what
gonna
you're
make you
saying.
choose between me and your mother. That's just not me. Because your mother's gonna be there till the end of the year, and I
Right.
could pick up today tomorrow and still leave you.
Right.
Like, no. But
True.
And sometimes
people don't understand. Like, when you get married, as it's even your spouse. It's your spouse, your kids, and then the family you come from. You got to protect
Right.
the family you made.
And
Yeah.
then
before
You know, I
protect the ones
know.
you come from.
I don't play that. Once me and your mother don't get, gotta go. I dealt with
Damn.
one crazy.
Y'all got me-
It only
listen,
took one time.
I'm one of them people. I ain't trying to make nobody like my mother, and I ain't trying to like nobody
Right.
else's. So if your mother don't like me, I don't give a hell because I ain't got to deal with your mother. That's just how I feel. I don't have to deal
That's
with her.
what I said.
don't
I didn't
have to
marry
speak
your
to
mother.
her.
I
don't
married
know her.
you.
Right.
If I gotta like speak to her, hey, how you doing? Be respectful. That's all I'll do. But go
Yeah.
to you, hang around you, go to your functions. No,
It's
I'm
But I feel
unnecessary.
like once you
Unnecessary.
That's
I
okay
don't have to
do.
because a lot of people is in relationships that parents don't like their significant
Right.
other. So it'd be not a lot of relationships if that was the case. So
That's true. A lot of famous relationships.
Yeah,
are dead.
definitely. Like a lot of
That is
people
true.
don't. You know, and some people just tolerate people parents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I'm not
long as
tolerating.
long
I
as
mean,
you're
tolerate.
respecting the parents,
Yeah,
then that's
that's
fine.
all-
But best believe,
My
don't let them
toleration
disrespect
is
me.
from my house. That's all. I'm gonna tolerate you on the phone. That's it. The only way I can hear you on the phone. That's as far as I'm gonna tolerate you.
Ain't speak to me for the first 3 years.
It is what it is. Y'all hear what?
Nah, I would have
All
an
this
issue with
time
that.
later.
I would have an
I
issue
wouldn't
with
care because I'm not here to
It
impress
depends
you.
on it depends on the reason for me.
that. No.
Because some people probably
only
be petty.
because
No,
I have a
yeah.
petty mother. I'm just gonna say that. So
only because
Shit,
I
I
feel
know.
like a good family foundation is important.
yeah.
I wouldn't want my spouse and my family going at ends like that. That shit
But
is
who
not
said
okay
they had
with
to
me.
go at ends?
Yeah,
They'll
like
never, ever-
I can tolerate you, and I don't have to be in your face.
In your
Like
face,
when I
yeah,
come
that's
in your
what I'm
house,
saying.
it's hello, how are you?
How are you?
But
Be
it can
respectful.
just be
But
that.
then I always feel like that at some given point in the night, it's always gonna be an awkward moment.
I mean,
And I'm-
he talking about my father didn't like him. Hell, look how long it took for his mother to like
And
me.
I wouldn't have dealt with that. Sorry. Oh,
His mother and father.
It is what it is.
I
I
had
ain't
the
here to
double
impress
dose.
nobody, mother or
I'm
father.
out. Family is
Mother and father don't. They not going to understand your relationship because they're not in it. So that's
true.
You know, some
Exactly.
people are not going to understand,
And that's what-
and they don't think it's serious. They could think it's they ain't gonna be together, whatever. Who knows your situation but you? Nobody would know how
Right.
your relationship going but the two people that's in
Let
it.
me
So,
tell you, we had people counting us out from the time that I got pregnant, all the way probably still to now. Like it was so the, oh, y'all may not make it, y'all not gonna last, and this, that, and the other. It was so much negative conversation going around it. Like, come on, you can't tell me what I'm gonna have within the next few years.
That's
and
true.
It's 23 years later, and look at us.
look at y'all.
Look at us.
Flourish.
And you ain't let the mother or the father, nobody get into whatever y'all had going
can't.
on.
Right.
You can't. It was.
It was I'm saying people, y'all ain't let
I was there.
nobody
Yeah, it
get
was
into what
friends,
y'all had.
Negativity.
It was just all negative. When I
That's
say it was
it.
negative, it was toxic. To the point
That's
where you
sad.
start cutting people out.
You
wouldn't
have
even
to
been
at that
mad.
point because
Yeah.
what is the reason?
On to the next one. It's the favorite, ride or fly.
Okay, guys. So this week's ride or fly. Here's the situation. You just worked a long ass shift, or y'all was shagging and dragging, collecting unemployment. That's your business.
I know that's right. Do what you did.
Okay, do what you do.
Get it how you get it.
But you've been out all day. You come home and you set your keys down and you go in the room and your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whoever is fucking a sex doll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is
What?
I feel like
What would you do? Like, what do you do in that moment?
this is my face in that moment.
yeah,
You should.
like,
What the fuck?
first
is
of all,
going on in here?
y'all already we don't even gotta go into the conversation about my sex because we haven't ever episode.
What are we talking about?
But I would be offended.
You be offended.
Am I not enough?
A plastic doll.
I feel like if you have to step outside of your relationship for sexual reasons,
Who
the
would
person
you-
that
I
you
had
were
to
with
think
is
about
not
sex
enough.
doll.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
No.
You are having
No,
sex
no,
with something or
it's
someone
just-
else. That
No,
is
that's
cheating.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating.
No.
Because he could have gone to go get some ass.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah.
a real bitch, but he decided to fuck
Yeah.
her. Plastic. He kind of sick a little bit, but we just gonna have to think
It's
about
like,
it.
I would look and be like, what is the reason? What is the reason?
So if that's considered
Me.
or you get mad with the sex doll, right? Because let me tell you.
No, I'm not mad
So-
at the sex doll. It's an inanimate object.
Is
That
you
is a
gonna
no.
So okay. I
know.
So
It's a hell no for
of course,
her.
I'm
for me.
gonna be fuck no man too.
No,
gonna be
because that means that something you're not.
I wasn't
satisfied with
enough.
what
That means you're
Exactly.
saying I'm not enough.
Another sex partner.
Either way,
Either way, it's still
The sex
still
doll,
fucked up.
because
I'm
the sex
really
doll
looking
part
at you
is
like
fucking
my
me up
nigga.
because I can't just see, like, what are you doing with the sex doll? Like,
Oh,
and then, like, that just weird me out. It's plastic.
put it on the screen. Pull up that sex doll and put it on the screen.
you
I seen
That's why you fucking dolls, bitch.
Wow, fuck no.
fucking dolls. Could you imagine you at dinner and they were like, "Oh, why didn't you buy the new PS5?" Well, he could have, but he was fucking a doll.
fucking a doll.
He
Guess
was
what?
fucking a
Y'all know
doll.
I'm petty. Y'all know I'm petty. We get in an argument. He start yelling. I get real calm. Who you talking to? You plastic dick nigga.
Ain't no plastic. I'll pull that bitch out. Me or her? Which one? Me talking to bitch today? Me or her? Okay. Go right next to me.
Hold on. And let us.
Cause she was the one taking your dick 2 weeks ago. Not me.
Let us start getting an argument. I'll be like, hold on, baby, hold that thought right there. I'm going to go get the fucking dog, and I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm walking the fuck out, because that's who you want to talk to. Not
Argue
me.
with her.
Argue with her.
Argue with her.
Like, don't play with
You want
me.
somebody that's not gonna say nothing back to you. I'm not her.
Anyway.
That's
Okay.
not
Go
me.
talk to your doll.
Okay, so all
talk to
right.
your bitch.
So just to be clear, everyone's flying.
Oh yeah, we definitely flying.
Okay.
I ain't riding that one. I
This
can't.
might be for another
That's
day.
old whisper
But what
shit.
about if they're masturbating?
to porn.
If I get
Just
home from work
period.
and you just sitting there doing
well,
it,
you
I mean, you was waiting on me, shit.
You was If you masturbating and you
I
hear my
have
car
a
pull up,
problem
daddy,
with
I'm ready.
that.
Hold on.
I have a problem with
with
masturbating
it.
while I'm asleep. Bitch, wake me up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wake me
Because
up. I'm
why?
right beside you. Why you
Yeah, why did you?
That's when you do that
I could
lazy
for
shit. You
you.
got the one leg. Yeah.
If we in the bed sleep,
No, I'm asleep.
You there,
won't.
he's
You better go
masturbating.
touch my leg or something. Show me that you
fuck
been.
no.
Be like, hey.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
no,
no. Why would you masturbate? It's
I
so
done had
nice.
sex.
So my thing is like I'm right here. You rather you play with your Johnson than me play with it.
But guess
Man, put
what?
your dick away.
but guess what?
Hey, this one.
So is it the same thing as y'all just had sex? Okay, so is this bad? Like, have you just had sex and he fell asleep and you want some more and he don't wake up, so you sit there and masturbate? Is that wrong?
No, that's different because he won't
No,
wake up.
that
You
mean
put him to
he.
sleep.
That mean he. You
Yeah.
put him to sleep.
You put him to sleep.
He
It's just
Yeah,
just
he
finished.
tired.
Nigga, if I
He
didn't
out the
sleep,
game.
I had like a little. I'm like, no, you better wake me the fuck up. Wake me up.
Yo.
How you know I wasn't like thinking about sex in my sleep or something?
Right.
Wake me the fuck up.
We could have did this shit together.
Okay, exactly.
We could have been all horny and hot together, but
Yeah,
no,
you
want to
telling
be
me
a
the next
self-
day, oh, babe, I
That's
was
what
all
I'm calling
touching
him.
you.
You selfish
Fuck yourself.
ass bastard.
Or don't wake
I
up in
get
the.
So
you
he's
wake up
never
and the sheets
sad.
gonna be different.
No, I hate waking up. I go to. I'm looking like, oh, what is this?
You wake.
What was this
You
from?
wake up and the sheets different. You be like, what the fuck is this?
You was doing something last night. Because I was in this bed, but what was you doing? Because I
Right,
knew I
with
was
that
in this
fucking
bed, so I
dog.
was
Right.
doing that.
Then you gotta go back to wearing that
That
motherfucking doll,
fucking
you
dog.
bitch. Like you
Oh,
said,
you been
you
fucking
plastic
dog.
dick
And you know
nigga.
they have some that you can like customize.
All right, that's taking it too far. Don't get these people no more, because I don't know what kind of weirdos is watching this. Don't get them no more, what's his name? Because I just can't deal with no fucking sex doll. That shit creeping me out. Like,
Gross.
But you see how real? Look at it. Look,
no.
it's got a fat ass. Look at the
do got a
titties.
fat ass.
Oh
She
hell
thick
no.
as shit.
She
Like,
got
it's
a
like
thump.
Nicki
She got a dump.
she thick though. She is thick. I can't lie. Got more ass than me. Can't lie.
She got way more
She got
ass
more-
than me, but
She got
more everything.
She got
than me.
waist, small waist,
okay,
everything.
33.
I got a question. Like, so when you hitting it from the back door, jiggle the same? I don't know.
Hell no.
Because if it do
That
jiggle
bitch
the
got
same,
ripples.
I ain't gonna lie.
You can't.
My dude brain clicked on. If it jiggle like
It
a real
can't.
ass, that's sexy.
I don't think it's plastic. I don't think
It's not
looks
like
that.
silicone. That's
Something,
ripple.
yeah.
It's ripple. Like,
Exactly, and that's
Think
how it
about,
when you throw it back, your booty be rippling. I don't know
Oh
about
shit!
y'all, but
I
Your
just
shit
had,
clap.
Yo, I just
Like-
had an epiphany. This nigga is hitting it from the back and you walk in. He's smacking that plastic. That silicone.
Smacking it? Oh my
and
God,
everything.
Hell no, I don't lose my shit. I'm not, bitch. In my house, you
not
know
even
you
just
fucked
that.
up.
You don't know
Smack
what he
that
was.
shit out
No,
that
that's
ass.
You gonna come like, I'm like dead ass.
Gonna
Like,
fall to the
I
ground.
gotta.
It's a real woman.
No, that's what I'm saying. You gonna come from behind and beat the shit out.
And guess what?
Everybody
Or until
getting
it hit the
their
ground when he
ass
can't hold it. Or
whooped.
that bitch, or he's on his dick,
Right.
he just holding it like.
Right.
you gotta Molly Walk
Oh
his
my
ass from
God,
the back.
yeah.
Everybody's getting beat.
I'm gonna call
The
him,
dog,
I'm gonna call every last one.
everybody.
You gotta super
I
punch
just call
his
him
ass.
fucking a slice-sized dog. Like, I know me. I know I would run my mouth. That would never go
Your
over
homeboy
me. He's
never
a
will
bitch.
forgive
He was
you.
fucking a dog.
Your
He's a
homeboy was
fucking-
fucking a doll, yo.
What nigga got
Like,
pussy
what?
beside him? He want to
Guess
fuck a
what?
pussy, but
Nah,
fuck a dog.
I'm
I forgive his
super petty.
ass.
I'm
Guess
calling
what?
his boys and I'm telling his boys.
That's what I'm saying. His
I'm not calling
homeboy.
shit. I'm getting on the game.
Put the headset on. So,
This what the fuck y'all be doing?
are we about to do this mission on GTA or what?
Y'all do this together?
Let me tell you about your nigga.
Yeah, this what the fuck y'all
let me
do
tell you
together?
about this
Oh,
man.
alright. So did y'all know? Oh, alright. I just want to know.
How many of y'all plastic dick niggas got silicone?
Oh, don't let me get on there talking shit. Oh, look who it is. It's the plastic dick crew.
Yes.
Everybody's a part of it.
Jerky's for women too now.
Yeah, prove it.
But I'm not interested in that.
No.
Like,
Shit falling over and shit.
you gotta hold him. Hold on, y'all. I'm good.
First off, you gotta carry. This is my thing. You gotta carry that heavy ass thing
Pick
to
it
the
up.
bed.
No.
Hell
And
no.
then you gotta
I don't
carry
think,
that
is
shit
it heavy?
back.
And then think about it. Let me tell you something.
Silicone.
When you listen, when y'all horny, think about it. When you horny, everything might look good, taste good, feel good. But imagine after you fuck that dog, you probably want to throw that motherfucker on the
It's
ground.
like
Now
watching
fuck away
porn.
from
Like
me.
when you're done, you be disgusted. You be like, oh.
When I watch porn, that's how.
You be like, ew.
That's
like,
how.
ew, what the
They be like,
fuck
you
is
so
that?
fucking nasty. Who are you?
Who is this person in the mirror? Who am I looking at?
Yo,
That's how I would kick that bitch off the bed. Ugh.
I'm so sorry. Pornhub is my friend. I watch it.
I mean, it's all out front, and after I come, I'm done.
Yeah, it's like literally after you be looking like,
You be like,
You a dirty bitch.
disgusted. Bitch, disgusted.
ew, that shit
nasty
don't-
whore.
That just ain't don't even look that good no more.
You got exit out the browser, everything gotta go. Everything gotta go. You be disgusted. You be like, what the fuck?
Shit dry as fuck. Get the fuck off of here. You mad as shit. That shit don't look the same.
My God.
Yo, a horny mind how you feel like some shit is the best. Oh, this look kind
The
of
minute you that shows how much
Remorse.
sex is a mental thing. Because
Right.
like, yo, as soon as you come, you just look at your
It's switch
phone
off.
like,
You just like, oh
This is so
no.
fucking
Even if
disgusting.
It's nasty as fuck.
why would you do that?
And it's like, why did I even watch this?
And then you look at yourself
You
like,
start
damn,
re- you
Yeah,
start
that's
rethinking
what I was
life.
gonna
You got
say.
motherfuckers that's actually doing what I'm watching. That's what everything.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all go hard.
Yeah, like y'all really nasty.
Now y'all looking in the mirror judging yourself. Next one. This is new, guys. It's called Murray Fuck with Trash.
Ooh.
So I just want to let y'all know
raunchy.
Let's
what
get
is
it.
called headliner, head notes. I did not pick these names.
No one
production
on the
picked it.
panel.
No one on
these
this panel
names.
picked these names.
It's a no for us.
Yes. Production meeting
Management.
Monday.
So it is Motherfucker Trash. You have Denzel Washington, Will Smith, and Samuel L. Jackson. I think this was just in here for some comedy because I'm going.
Jackson on you though.
Like Sam, he automatically going in the trash. For
Trash.
me.
No,
Just me.
yeah, I agree with
That's
that.
all agreed.
Let's take these into scenarios, shall we?
No,
Just
I'm not
imagine
taking
him.
no Samuel.
Just imagine Samuel Jackson fucking you from the back, saying, "Yeah, that's right, motherfucker."
God damn it.
That is a no for me.
No for me. It's
That
still
is
a no
a
for me.
dick.
I know.
So it's a agreed. Everybody gonna trash Samuel.
trash is Sam.
Let's go.
He's
Trash is
trash.
Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
All right, so what do
Like,
y'all think
you know,
about?
your stuff, but
What do y'all think about Will? Big Willie style.
Fucking
Will.
Will. Yeah, hell yeah.
No. I might go. I'm a marry Will.
No, I'm married Will.
I'm a married Will.
Because I'm damn sure he's gonna fuck Denzel.
He
'cause
gave
old.
Jada everything on the silver platter, so
Denzel.
I'm a married Will.
I'm marrying Denzel.
You
I'm
marrying
Will.
Den?
Yeah, I'm marrying
Then
Den.
I just sleep with him, but
I'm just
I be
fucking
like,
him.
I
I
need
gotta
the money,
fuck him.
Nate.
I was gonna
That's
say,
it.
but it's for the money.
If I
I
sleep
need
with
the money, Nate.
No
If
prenup.
I sleep with
That
Denzel, the
ain't
lights
work.
is off and I'm blindfolded. That's how much I don't
Period.
want to see
I
you.
don't like
I'm
Denzel.
not sleeping with him. We
I'm not-
married.
I'm
but
not
like,
a Denzel fan, so you could throw everybody in the trash actually, without except for
No,
Will.
for real.
Yeah, yeah,
The
I
whole
feel
list
that. I
in the
feel that.
trash.
But if I had to
Denzel too
choose,
Yeah, I'm
That's
a
how it
married
would be.
Will. I'm a fuck Denzel, and I'm a trash
fuck
fucking
Denzel.
Samuel Jackson. He got to go.
Sam just didn't even make it
He
past
didn't
the
even
first
make
No.
the cut. He wasn't even an option.
He
Sorry.
said Sam, and they
He
were
gonna
like
sue
trash.
He's gonna sue the shit out of us.
so like, what if we were bringing females?
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's
All
see
right.
the
So
female.
let's. What the
We did not pick any of these people either.
we did not.
Viola Davis, Angelina Jolie, and Halle Berry.
Oh, this easy.
They're not bad selections. They're very strong women.
Yeah.
They're very
are.
I
strong
love Viola
women.
Davis, but trash.
Yeah.
Damn.
I love her too.
Imagine her crying doing sex.
She is an amazing
No, wait, you gotta get the
actress.
bottle.
I would marry her. Let me tell you, I'm intellectual. She's smart as shit. Like I like her
is.
mind, her personality. Seems like that's something I would marry. But she's not. Looks, I wouldn't do that. I definitely would say trash. But
See,
the
I
mind,
think that's
I
our
would marry.
problem now.
I would definitely marry her. I'm put her marry.
I'm sorry, but I'm not marrying you if you're ugly.
I'm talking
if
bullshit.
I think
So
you're
Viola
ugly,
Davis-
you
I don't
can
think
even
she's
get
ugly. She's not ugly, but she old.
What
so
I'm saying,
older.
if I don't think, I'm not saying she's unattractive.
Right.
I'm saying if I
If you're a
think
person-
the other
yeah.
person, yes,
Right.
Yeah, I
So
marry
we-
Viola though.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Looks aren't
Everybody-
everything though.
It's
So
not
that's what I
everything,
said.
but y'all
Yeah.
I will
know
marry Viola.
what?
I will fuck
Angelina Jolie.
and I would trash
Halle
No,
Berry.
no, no, no,
Trash
no.
Halle.
I would trash
Viola's going in the trash. I'm
Yeah.
fucking
Halle Berry.
Angelina, and I'm marrying Halle Berry.
Because I
Yes,
want to see what Angelina Jolie mouth do. I want to see what that big.
We know what
bitch
that
do.
ass look like.
Okay.
We seen
I
that
just wanna see what
ass.
the mouth do.
Yeah.
You
What
gotta
the
come
mouth?
over
I know
here.
if the
Tell me what that
lip
mouth
is
do.
worth it.
You gotta come over here
I
and
agree
tell
with him, though.
us
I definitely
why
agree.
you picked the way you picked, because they can't hear you from back there. So you gotta get on the mic and tell us why you picked the way you
All I'm
picked.
saying is, Holly, I meet you in Vegas, girl.
Hey, yo.
Viola is the smartest out of the three.
She is.
is.
She is.
The most successful.
Very
One of the most
intellectual.
successful. And then she black. I'm like real black.
She's
That's what I like.
chocolate.
I like her.
She said
I don't
real,
need
real,
nobody
real.
half. Like I need my kids
I
black.
just like chocolate women. Right?
Yeah.
Viola Davis is
Black. Like that's why I like them.
She might make pretty babies.
Angela Jolie is like.
So what you saying? I'm not dark enough for you
Listen,
anymore?
and Halle Berry, I think she got a lot of
Well,
baggage.
Something wrong with Halle, because everybody she done been with.
Yeah, that's
them.
what it is. There's something wrong with her. Two weddings,
Yeah.
yeah, husbands. or
This is
whatever.
about the money. Y'all are thinking too
No,
deep
Halle
into
Berry.
this.
Halle Berry fine and all. Halle Berry, you know that Halle
worth a
Berry.
lot.
What's our slogan?
might
We
be
here
able-
for
Yeah.
a good time,
Not a long time, honey.
Oh,
Not a long time.
not a long one. So I'm here for the nuts and I'm out to get that bread.
Get that head and leave. Peace out.
We not with none of that.
Peace out.
Halle.
In unison, we said that.
Yes, because
Wow.
I said to you, Angelina Jolie, her head game got to go crazy. It has to.
It better be. I would be mad as shit. I would be mad as shit.
With them
Have
lips.
y'all seen
Teacher.
her lips?
Teacher.
And those are her natural lips.
I don't know about y'all, but I was turned on by Angelina Jolie in one scene when she shot that nigga and then walked away butt ass naked. I was like, yes.
What's that movie that she? What was it? What was that salt that
That
she
was
played in?
Wanted.
I think
like
so.
that.
That was all the
Yeah.
sad
Oh
scenes.
yes, wanted.
When it was all the
One of my
sad shit,
favorites.
yo, when she walked away, but I was bit as naked out the wax, I was turned on. I was like, yes. And, like, that's what you do. I like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Stop playing with her.
I was
Crazy.
There's something wrong with Holly. She can't.
Yeah, she can't keep a
definitely.
man.
And I feel like
I mean, she
keep
look
a
cute
man.
in that Catwoman suit and all that. Like, she look real good. But
And I didn't like her in Catwoman.
no, I like her in the Catwoman suit.
You know what it is? Like, I have to think of Halle Berry. Like, you ever watch Boomerang when you pull the covers back and how they get little girl, toes off?
So what you do? You pull back the covers and her attitude was nasty.
No, I'm just saying that's how I think like she too pretty. So like something's
wrong.
gotta be
Yeah,
wrong.
she might be a little crazy. Something. Listen, Halle Berry.
She's-
You cute and all, but you know, it's an underlying issue. That's
Yeah.
basically what we're saying.
We had to pick you for something, Hallie. It just,
it's
it just
nothing
didn't make the
personal,
cut.
sis.
Nothing personal here.
All right, so
But
let's
you're
go
done.
into
It's strong.
L top of the line, round the way, informative segment.
Yes.
Ooh.
What we calling it? The real?
Real.
The real.
Yes, the
Oh, we
real-
can't use that. We might get sued.
Oh, the what?
the
what-
real tipsy talk.
The real tipsy talk.
Yeah, so
Don't
we,
get me
this is all a reality, like when we're talking about real life, you know, what's going on in the world,
Right.
you know, in our neighborhoods.
Yes.
Definitely the urban neighborhoods, that's what we're talking about, you know,
Yes.
including the county urban neighborhoods.
Gotta represent the county.
You know,
West Baltimore County. What?
recently in Baltimore, we've had like a lot of killings with like children, teenagers. Recently, in this last week, it was a 12-year-old got shot, 16-year-old got killed,
That.
and an 18-year-old was killed in his car.
Yeah. Damn.
So, and the week is not even over. We only at Friday, so we still got, you know.
We still got the whole rest of the year.
So,
unfortunately,
I talked to some people, just getting their insights. Cause I'm always talking. That's my shit to do. Talk. We were talking about like what do we think like could help change the situation with like the kids? Why do we think the kids are in like so much turmoil, so angry?
Trouble.
They in like trouble. They're in a lot of drama. Why is it that somebody feel they had to even kill a 16-year-old kid? Like what type of position that they are in that they feel like a 16-year-old is a threat to them? Regardless of whatever the situation is, how is a 16-year-old a threat? How is a 12-year-old a threat? Like any child a threat to you? And like, what is it that we can fix that the kids, like, not saying that the kids aren't doing anything. I'm not saying that.
Cause not every
but it's
child's
other
perfect.
things to go about, and then not saying like that, but they have pretty. It's not easy in a city. It's not easy in Baltimore City. I'm gonna say nonetheless. I can't speak for every city, but in Baltimore, it's not that easy for the kids, especially with like. I feel like the parenting and everything plays a part. The boredom in the city, like they're very bored. I watched a child yesterday destroy one of the damn scooters for no reason. I don't know why. He don't know why. And he got back on a scooter that he damn near destroyed. It was you know,
with COVID going on, they don't have access
to anything
to keep them busy
they
and off the
didn't have
streets.
access before
Period. They didn't
because they shut down all of the rec centers for the kids. I mean, the only difference between a city and a county is we have PAL centers, and the PAL centers are run by the police.
Right.
So they have opportunities to go to the PAL center to get out of trouble. But in the city, they don't have anything. They closed damn near every rec center that them kids could have possibly went to.
That's true.
You're right.
And now you're not doing anything but turning them towards the streets.
Because it's nothing. It's literally like nothing for them to do but to find stuff that they're not supposed
to get into trouble.
To just get into trouble.
Like it's not their fault, and you can't really like. And we had this conversation earlier. Like sometimes you can't even really blame the parents because it's a lot of situations that. The parents, you know, they try to be there and they want to be there, but
they gotta work.
It's out of their control.
They gotta pay the bills.
It's out of their control.
There's a single parent trying to pay the bills. So it's like, what can you really do when you left to be watched by your older brother that's doing
gang banging,
right? Or you left to be watched by the streets. Period.
Exactly. You're gonna find yourself in situations that you're gonna pray yourself out of sometimes.
And I mean, I know we saying that there is no honor amongst the streets anymore. The street code is gone because it was originally no women, no children.
Right.
Now they're killing women, children.
And
nobody's off limits.
And then
nobody.
And not necessarily they killing. Like I'm not even talking about like some kids who get shot. They innocent kids that just be around.
Right.
If you think it's okay to pull a gun out and shoot a whole crowd and you know it's kids there. What type of sense does that make? Like,
what type of person are you?
What type of person are you? Like, how do you sleep
you?
at night knowing that? Oh yeah, I killed the 5-year-old child because I had one person I was trying to kill. It meant that
lost like month-year-old baby.
Yeah.
Due to open fires into crowds, like,
and it's sad.
That baby has not even been here long enough to even speak, and you gonna think you have the right to take their life. I don't get that.
Right.
Like, that just people like that don't give me the right.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing now, we got to look at it from the other side, too. You got some 12-year-olds who probably got bodies on them already.
Yeah, most definitely.
So,
and that's also, like, what can we prevent? Like, what type of thing do we have in place for those type of kids? Like, I'm not saying you can't save everybody, but what can we do to start saving some of them?
I had this conversation with a friend the other day, too. In black communities, they don't think mental health is a thing.
And it's a true
like they don't think it's real.
They think if you got an attitude or something like that, oh, he just got a bad attitude. You beat the shit out of him until he gets his bad attitude together.
And it's not always the case.
And that
it's not fixing the problem.
It goes back to gun violence. It goes back to their relationships with their girlfriends, their wives, their children. Everybody that these people come in contact to, when you tell these little boys, I don't know what you're crying for. You're a boy, man up. Why can't that little boy show his emotion?
Right, they need to show their emotion. Let them show their
somebody
emotions.
would tell my son he cannot cry. Now, granted, if he's crying too much, then that's when you tell him it's not that deep. Chill out. But if he truly feels some way about something, don't
shush his tears.
I hate when people like downplay my feelings, and I promise myself I will never do it to my child.
And it's a terrible thing because you can never tell somebody how they feel.
Exactly.
Even if you disagree with the reason why they feel some type of way, you can never go to somebody and tell them you don't feel like this, or you shouldn't feel like this.
They have a reason to feel the way they feel, though. They losing friends, they losing family, they losing fathers, mothers, and everything. Angry. They have. I never ever was like personally I didn't lose no parents, but I lost my stepsister in 2017 to gun violence. Like,
wow,
she was 17. She was a teenager. She wasn't grown. I didn't see why nobody thought that you had to kill her. Like, beat her. I don't know. I feel like it's other things you can do to a child to discipline them than kill them.
Right.
You don't know what that child could be. You don't know who that child could be. You could have just killed our next president, our next anybody, our next billionaire. You don't know who you just killed.
Who can find a cure for AIDS.
You just killed them. You don't. So you're not even giving them a chance. So these kids are really smart. I'm not going. They talented.
They are way.
They are smart. They know these phones. You can give a 2-year-old a phone right now. They're gonna know everything.
They know
how to unlock your phone.
They're smart. They growing up on technology, so they're very smart.
Coming from a person that actually worked with kids for years, I will tell you that some of the smartest people I have came across were kids.
Yeah, 2 years old.
I had this little girl in my class. She was only 2 and 2 months, and she could sit here in this room and have this conversation verbatim, word for word, not a stutter, not a slur, not a baby talk, nothing. And she will understand and intellectually comprehend everything that you're saying.
But that's also another thing. Another thing is we're allowing our kids to be exposed to too much.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta learn when to draw back. Because that's not what we did. When when grown people talk, kids go.
You're supposed to leave it.
Kids are supposed to be kids. You don't want your child to grow up fast.
Kids are right there. They talk about everything. Kids is right there. Yeah, because so and so shot so and so. Now the kids growing up with that in their mentality. They like guns. They like this because they watched it.
Let me tell you,
expose them to the negativity.
I love watching kids be kids. I mean, granted, I get irritated when they running over top of my head, making noise in my apartment. But I love when kids are being kids because it's so rare that you get to see that anymore. Yeah. Like when I was growing up, different from y'all, the streets we played hopscotch, hide and go seek over the whole neighborhood. You better not leave that block though, but you can do the whole neighborhood. No, because it's not safe. Right.
Y'all
can't
do too much going on.
Y'all can't double dutch like we used to. Y'all can't play hopscotch like we used to. Like you can't be outside till the street light come on anymore because they killing you in the daytime.
Because you have people that's out here that's genuinely spiteful that will. They can't get to you. I see your little cousin playing down the block.
You're right.
And this little girl was only 6, 7 years old.
That's
and it's
pride.
Crazy.
And that's too much pride.
And you want to know what it all goes back to? It all goes back to how they were raised.
Exactly.
And another thing because they I feel like not saying like that, but a lot of black women I know they babyfy their sons. Yes. They babyfy them. Like the sons is the daughters, they push them out there. They push them out there. You're going to push your daughter out, but you're going to hold your son real close. They don't hold him for accountability. It's no type of accountability for the kids. Like, oh, he didn't do nothing. And then it's also, it's not a village anymore. Like, you know how if your child did something wrong, I know me back my time and, when I was younger, I did something wrong. Somebody said something to me. My mother, if it was women, my mother did the same thing. You cannot say nothing to nobody's kids now at all.
No, it's fuck, you said something to my son?
Exactly. You cannot say nothing.
Even if they were dead.
You were helping.
Even if they were dead.
It was positive. Exactly.
Growing up, the whole block was L parent. You got in trouble. You got your ass beat by Miss Rose up the street.
Anybody.
Then
and they gonna take you to your mother. And your mother will whip your ass.
When they came home.
But let me tell you, working in childcare, it's even worse because you try to help discipline, doing the stuff that these parents are literally too busy to do, and they always find something. Oh well, he said you yelled at him too much. Okay, maybe because he wasn't understanding me, he wouldn't sit the hell down. Granted, you don't have to yell at every child, but some kids
They need that. They need somebody to be like,
they don't discipline their own kids, so they don't want nobody else to discipline them.
Because
you need
the
to
kids
discipline
run
your
the
child.
household.
Yeah, they do.
I have came across
They
a lot
wear the
of little
pants.
kids
Yeah.
that will literally smack the shit out their mother, drop their book bag and bop off to the car and look back like, bitch, I'm waiting on you.
Like, let's go. Get the keys.
Like,
I'm
get
waiting
the
on you.
motherfucking keys. And you better have my sippy
Kids
cup
will
when I
talk
get in
back to
here.
their mother. They be 14. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not cleaning this. You ain't cleaning. We couldn't even start out the door until we clean.
Girl, forget that.
Your
You
mother
even the words won't even make it out your mouth because you be on the floor.
On the floor, hit the
on
floor
the
hard.
floor.
The thing is, the government stepped in
And that was over.
tried to
That's-
raise kids.
Yes, they
Called the
did.
police as child abuse. Oh my God,
But
you tampering
also,
is
I
child
feel like you
abuse.
don't have to
She will
beat your
call
kids
911. Yeah, I'ma hit
to
you so hard
discipline
you
them
gonna
either.
call
You can do other means to discipline as well. Cause I feel like now when they said no discipline, like they said you can't hit them. I feel like the parents just say, "Oh well, we can't hit them. We can't do nothing."
We might as well not even raise them little
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
exactly.
And that's where the whole problem is.
No,
What's
you
so,
can still do other stuff.
What's so wrong with talking to your kids?
Nothing.
I'm good.
I got an inspirational quote for y'all that goes really good with this. Because we get ready to close out the show.
What you
It was
got,
a pleasure.
girl?
Okay, so the quote says, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them."
Oh, that ties in perfectly with
Walt
this.
Disney
That's so
said
nice.
that, guys.
That's not good. Did y'all
Walt
know
said that.
Oh wow.
Lord. It's your who?
That's my granddaddy.
Yeah. On that note, we're going to go ahead and close out our show. It was a pleasure with you ladies as always.
Yes.
Thank you to Locker Room Entertainment, FNCA. We will be back for another episode. Catch y'all in a couple of weeks. Bye.